Greetings to all my friends out there on YouTube and Facebook and wherever else this video is being seen and shared. It's Celine Driver. If you've already seen the title to this video, then you know pretty much what this video is going to be about. I'm shooting this video on, look at my calendar here, December 17th, 2020. This is non-watch related. This is mostly aimed at the TTC, the trash talk community, the sports folks that I'm very good terms with for the most part. The college football fans, the trash talkers, the people like me who can't get enough of college football. As many of you know, I'm a very good participant on live streams like the Uncle Lou channel, the Uncle Lou on YouTube channel, the BVD channel, BVD TV. Sometimes show up on streams done by Chess Hall, Ballard Sports Media, maybe not Bad Dog so much, but Salida, Sports Live in the ATL, Big Dog Brett, Jesse J. Sometimes when he does that, shout out to all you guys. You all are good people, and I enjoy, or did enjoy, being on those live streams, being a moderator in the chats, coming on the StreamYards, etc., etc. But lately, this has been not a lot of fun for me. Earlier this week, I got some news from the medical folks that didn't thrill me. So we'll be working on that come the new year. Nothing fatal. I'm sure some of you are disappointed by that. But certainly not the news I wanted to hear coming out of a couple of routine medical exams, which kept me off some live streams earlier this week. But quite frankly, and not to put too fine a point on it, these live streams have become tiresome. Temporarily, I should think. Quite frankly, it ain't fun anymore. And after thinking about it for a little while, I've decided that I'm just going to step away for a while. I'm not going to do any more. I'm not going to attend any more live streams. I'd say for the rest of 2020, which is only, 2 weeks. And then see where I'm at in 2021. Probably come back and have some more fun. But for right now, being in those streams is no fun. I don't see the fun in a lot of the comments aimed at me, and aimed at, to a lesser extent, aimed at the Gators. But I understand that part. But I now see the comments aimed at me as more personal shots than I do good-natured ribbing. And quite frankly, I'm looking at a good chunk of you all as, assholes. You ain't fun to participate with anymore. And I could name names, but I'm not going to. It ain't fun for me anymore. So I know that 95% of you could give a damn about this, and I know the comments for this video are going to be the typical, stupidity that I've come to expect from a lot of you, unfortunately. And about 90 to 95% of you could give a damn whether I'm there or not, and quite frankly, don't care whether I'm there or not. And I'm not egotistical enough to think that the entire TTC will fall apart just because little old Celine Driver isn't there anymore. But quite frankly, a lot of you have become tiresome, and I don't want to deal with you anymore for a little while. And decompress, and then when it becomes, I think in my mind, it will become fun again. I'll make the decision to come back. Probably will come back, but for now, you know, fuck it. I just it ain't no fun anymore, and some of that's on me, uh, but some of that's on you, and you know who you are, and I know you don't give a shit. So the hell with you. You know, who are you that I should make myself miserable for just for your entertainment? So screw you. Now, the other thing I wanted to address is directed at one specific person, and that is my friend Uncle Lou. And I call Uncle Lou my friend. I've met the man. I've broken bread with the man. I've gotten good advice from Uncle Lou on several things. I've given him what I hope is good advice on several things. I like him. I like what he does. I think what he does is funny as hell. And I understand that the vast majority of what is said aimed at my Gators is a typical outgrowth of the fact that he doesn't like the Gators. You know, he's a Georgia fan, and Georgia fan is typically not going to like the Florida Gators. I don't like Georgia. You know, they're to me the main SEC rival, and I dislike I hate them with a passion. You know, not as much as Florida State or Miami, who are in-state rivals, but as far as SEC rivalry goes, I hate Georgia just as much as any other non-Georgia fan hates Georgia. And for the most part, I understand where Lou's coming from, and I understand what's going on the channel. It's his channel; he can do what he wants with it. And on a more personal level, I mean, Lou and I do not see the world the same way. I'm significantly older than him. I'm more conservative than him. He sees things from a left of center perspective. I see things from a right of center perspective, but that's okay because I think he believes in the saying, you can disagree without being disagreeable. And I try and live my life in the political opinion world, and for that matter, the rest of the world, as you can disagree without being disagreeable. I realize that not everyone agrees with everything I think, and I don't agree with everything they think. And that's fine. You know, we can still be friends. We can still hang out. We can still talk and converse and exchange ideas, and maybe once in a while I say something that makes him think for a second, and every once in a while he'll say something that makes me think for a second. However, he's made this specific threat, well, not threat, but troll before, with respect to the kneeling thing that's going on in the National Felons League and in other sports leagues as well, and with the national anthem and the disrespect to the anthem. And he said that when the Slob Olympics rolls around, that he's going to have the national anthem on his phone, and every few minutes or so, he's going to play it on his phone to make sure that I stand up for the entire anthem, no matter when or where or why he plays it. To troll me and to make me look like a hypocrite. And he said it once or twice many months ago, and I just dismissed it as more that's Lou being Lou, kind of quote unquote stupidity, and I dismissed it. But last night on BVD's stream, he said again in the comments that he's going to play the anthem every 8 minutes for 8 hours straight to make sure that I stand up for the anthem. Or else, maybe, obviously, the implication is if I don't do that, I'm a hypocrite. And quite frankly, I think that's beneath you. Although sometimes I wonder if there is any depth, any low point sometimes. But okay, I am a fairly tolerant man. I can tolerate a lot of things, in my life. I could tolerate people in my life that I don't agree with on a lot of things. I can tolerate different viewpoints, different ways of worshiping, different ways of, you know, different ways of everything, really. I can hang out with Chevy guys, and I'm a Ford guy. I can hang out with people like University of Georgia or Tennessee or even Florida State, and I'm a Gator. But there are a couple of things that I believe in that I'm not going to compromise on. And one of those is respect for country and the symbols of that country. And two of those symbols are the flag and the anthem. Now, if you want to make a joke about the anthem and the flag and so on for yourself and your friends and family or whatever, that's fine. I have no problem with that. But if you're going to disrespect me and my beliefs in public in front of other people that we call friends, just to make a quite frankly cheap point and to humiliate me for your own whatever purposes, that's a line that should not be crossed, sir. I thought, and I still think at this point that you're better than that, that you have to humiliate someone that you call a friend for your own edification and your own way of proving a point. Do I stand up every time the anthem is played? No, I don't. For example, at noon Eastern time every day, a radio station that I listen to plays the national anthem every day at noon. And sometimes I'm driving in my car when that happens. Do I pull over and stop the car and stand up for the anthem? No, I don't. I'm in a car in traffic. That would be dangerous. Do I stand up when the national anthem is playing when I'm watching TV at home? No, not all the time. No. Now, when I'm in public and when I'm in a sports stadium or something like that and the anthem is being played, yes, I stand up, I take my hat off, I put my hand over my heart, and I salute the flag. And that doesn't make me a hypocrite. That makes me someone who lives in reality, sir. But if you're going to if you're going to carry out this troll threat, let me know now so I can cancel my hotel reservation and not come, so that we can save us both unpleasantness. Because I'm not going to be humiliated for your entertainment, sir. I think that's beneath you. It's certainly beneath me. And if I show up, if you tell me you're not going to do it or you say nothing in reply to this video, and I do decide to show up, which I almost certainly will, and you pull this crap on me, I will simply walk away. I will walk back to the hotel, and I'll check out, and I'll load my happy ass into my Hyundai, and I will drive my happy ass back down to Florida. Because this is silliness, sir. You know, you can troll me on the Gators. You can troll me on the Gator coaching staff, the coaching spouses. Oh, I think that's kind of beneath most of you. You can troll me on the type of car I drive. You can troll me on many things. I'll accept it as, part of belonging to this group. But some things are sacrosanct. And if you geniuses out there don't know what that is, Google it or read a book. Family is sacrosanct. My belief in my country and the symbols of my country are sacrosanct to me. And I'm not going to sit around and be humiliated by somebody who wants to get a good laugh at my expense over something that I care deeply about. Have a good laugh at my expense about some idiot player on my football team throwing a shoe. It's already old. I mean, it happened, 4 or 5 days ago when I'm making this video. It's already old. But if you guys want to continue making shoe jokes, that's on you. That's fine. Moving on. for me. I mean, I'm moving on to our inevitable loss this Saturday, and then our inevitable loss in the bowl game. Um, but so like I said, I can put up with a lot. But I think Lou, look at me. Do you really have to sink to that level just to get a laugh for your own satisfaction? Or to prove that somebody else is a hypocrite when they're really not? I mean, is it really necessary to humiliate me in public over a national anthem, which you may or may not believe in? I don't know. I don't care if you believe in it or not, or if you believe in standing for it or not. That's your belief, sir. But is it really worth it for you to trash me in front of all the rest of the folks that we call our friends, online or otherwise? Is it really necessary? Because if it is really necessary, let me know now so I can save myself the $500 that it's going to cost me to come to the Slob Olympics. Because frankly, it ain't worth it to me to give you a laugh. So that's it. I'm taking a break from attending live streams for a while in this group. I will still probably do my live streams since there are only a couple that I do. But I'm taking a break from the other stuff. So no offense to BVD or to Lou or to any of the other folks that I go into the chats for. But quite frankly, it isn't fun anymore. And it's just annoying at this point. It's just, the whole thing is annoying to me, and when it ceases to become annoying to me to be in there, I'll see y'all back in there. And as far as the anthem thing and Uncle Lou, I've said my piece. I've now made my point of view on that clear. It's I don't expect that. I expect trolls on it. I expect Selena's butthurt over that and this and that, and fine, whatever. But I've said what I had to say, and I thank you for listening. Since this is the holiday season, for all my friends who are Jewish, tonight happens to be the last night of Hanukkah, so happy Hanukkah to you. Merry Christmas to all the Goyim out there that I am friends with. And, of course, Happy New Year. Looking forward to 2021. Hopefully it can't be any worse than 2020. Probably will be. Anyway, we'll see you around.